Alright guys, I'm gonna show you a couple plays you can use. Right now I'm in the Hall of Fame level, alright? So, first things first, you want to receive the ball. Usually on the kickoff you don't want to really truck or juke anybody because that can cause fumbles if you run into the wrong person. So just run straight up the field, get as many yards as possible. There you go. There's an example of trucking and its results. And that is why we don't truck, juke, spin on the kickoff. Alright. Now we move on. And you don't want to, on the kickoff, you don't want to go side to side because then each second you go side to side, the defenders move down the field 5 yards. So you just want to go straight up. See, I got all the way to 25-yard line. So in this segment, we're going to use run plays that are reliable. So first, the ones that I like are HB counter, top left corner. You can see this lineman over here in the play shows that this lineman right here, let me get that away. This lineman pulls over to the left side, so this guy will block this guy. The center will block the guy right out the middle. This lineman's gonna pull over and try to block this guy. If that guy's blitzing, then you'll probably get sacked for like -4 yards or something. All right. So hopefully he gets over in time to block. If you notice he's blitzing, then maybe you just want to take your running back, go straight up the middle, between this guy and the center. All right. If he's able to get blocked, then you could just go around on the left side. See, you want to go kind of straight up the middle instead of going to the left side. Avoid that guy. Next, we use the best place to use are the ones with fullbacks in front. So you got HB Blast, HB Toss, Twins, another HB Blast, Weak Eye, HB Gut, Dive Weak. Let's see, and Weak Eye double counter, alright? So we're going to use strong HB Blast. The ones with fullbacks are pretty straightforward. When you have a fullback, pretty much every defensive player in your way gets blocked, and you just kind of get as many yards as possible. You see right there, I was able to notice that the guy on the outside was blitzing because of his demeanor. So what I did is I just avoided him by going straight up the middle instead. So let's see, they're all pretty straightforward. I don't have to go through all of them. I'll do strong HB toss though, because you want to kind of avoid the Reggie Bush effect, where you're just going east and west without going north. You're not going to be able to outrun every defender, so you're going to have to just sooner or later just cut up field, get as many yards as possible. See right there, someone on outside, so I just went straight up the middle instead. Just use the analog stick to maneuver around after. There's a couple plays that I like that don't need a fullback. One of those would be HB slant. The reason I like this play is because everybody gets blocked. All right, so there's one lineman and tight end for everybody right here in the middle. So there's 6 linemen. There's 5 linemen plus 1 tight end, and there's also 3 linebackers and 3 linemen. So everybody gets blocked. All you gotta do is make sure you don't like run into one of their backs. All right. So you see right there, everybody got blocked. Just run up straight up the middle. And you also want to be very aware of what type of running back you're using. All right, because right now I'm using Forte, and if I run into a Cam Chancellor, you don't want to truck him because he can make you fumble. Forte is not the best guy to be using to truck. Another good play that I like to use, HB pitch. You see what happens on this play is that this lineman pulls out to the left side. He's gonna end up probably blocking this guy, Telvin Smith. Meanwhile, the receivers on the left side block their own guys, and you're gonna have to juke that safety. Right now, it's showing that this linebacker up the middle is blitzing, so that means we won't have to worry about him on the left side since he's coming straight up the middle. There you go. You just get as many yards as possible, man. You don't gotta be Chris Johnson shooting for a home run every play. Alright, so let's see what else I like to use. I also like to use HB cutback right here on this right side. This is another play where the lineman pulls out all the way to the left side. But in this case, you have this lineman pulling out to the left side, and he's gonna end up blocking that guy, Telvin Smith. That is, hopefully, this lineman goes up and blocks him, and he can go up and block the safety when he pulls down. So we'll see how it goes. There you go. That guy, the lineman, blocked the other linebacker. You got a decent chunk of yards. So there you go. You got one, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Weak eye double counters. 12 possible run plays you can use that are all very viable. And when you guys see that somebody's blitzing on the outside, man, you just take it straight up field. You don't want to lose yards. Just get as many yards as possible. And so I'm going to continue just using different run plays, showing you how to use them. They're all pretty simple. I'm going to do trips blunt dive on this one. The reason I'm not a big fan of this play is because of the fact that you don't have enough linemen and linebackers, it feels, to block everybody. Alright, you got no fullback, right? This lineman is directly in front of this defensive man. So he's going to end up blocking him, right? You're going to have this guy go straight up the field to block this linebacker. You're going to have the center go straight up, block the guy right in front of him. You're going to have this guy blocking this linebacker over here. This guy will be blocking this lineman. Tight end's going to be nowhere. He's going to be just going straight up the field, probably block that safety. And if you notice, this guy's going to be coming straight at you. And you'll probably lose yards unless you're quick enough to go up the middle. So I'm not a big fan of this play, but we'll go ahead and try it out. Lucky we got that linebacker who fell back in the zone instead of blitzing. If he would have blitzed, we would have lost yards. We're going to use bunch HB dive here. So in this play, you can see you have 8 players on the line. You have 2 cornerbacks, a linebacker, and a cornerback over here. So you got 3 receivers on the right side. So they'll have those guys at least handled, right? This lineman on this guy, this lineman on this guy, this lineman on the center on the middle guy. And you might have to watch out for this guy coming free again. But you want to count out all the blockers you have, right? And how many guys they have. You want to see if it's the same number or if one guy is left over. But you see the run play is going to the right. Meanwhile, the free man is on the left. So you don't really have to worry about him if you just go straight up field. And we weren't able to get around our own guy right there. Next time we could probably use a juke move to go quickly to the right side. We're going to try HB off tackle here. The only way this play will be successful is if Eifert on this left side is able to block his own man. If he's able to do that, we can get 5 yards. Especially since this linebacker just came up closer and will get immediately blocked by my lineman. We got a nice chunk of yards right there, 4 yards. I'm gonna do strong HB blast. This is a very simple run, has a fullback. Everybody, you have the same amount of blockers as they do defensive men, right? You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. So that's perfect, right? You just go straight up the middle now. It was counted. You see on the left side where it shows a full red bar? That means on their game plan, that play will always be countered. Alright, so that means basically cross that play off your list now. I'm going to use weak eye HB gut here. Same situation, we have the same number of blockers as they do defensive men on the front. And he has this play. Oh, I got percentage counted. You see on the left side where it shows that 20% of the bar is red and the remaining 80 is green. So that means that he has a 20% counter chance on run plays. So if you were to run that again, you wouldn't get counted. Just an unlucky situation right there. And that's it for this run plays right here.